Welcome to episode 49 of A Message From. We're your hosts. I'm Alyson.
I'm Edward.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year to you, my sweetie pie.
And you. And you. Okay, I'm done.
How's your New Year been treating you?
Really pretty good, actually. I basically melted into the couch for the last 24 hours.
Oh my God, same.
We went to spend the day and night with my grandma yesterday, and we watched like 15 hours straight of Lifetime movies.
Love.
Yeah.
Very similar vibe to mine. Did you do anything else?
Well, we went and got lunch. New Year's Eve, I just spent the day and the night with like my sister, her husband, their dog. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
What about you? What did you do?
Woke up. It was rainy. So we stayed in our PJs, but then my dad decided that he was going to go and visit his sister. Okay. So I went with him, and that was the only time we left the house. And then we came back and immediately got back into our PJs.
Yeah.
And we watched a movie, 2 movies. And I played like an old video game on a computer. Mm-hmm. And that just vegged.
Yeah. We got a lot of snow yesterday and last night. So basically, once we got to my grandma's house, we didn't leave.
Oh, you had snow.
There's really nothing to go do anyway once you get to her house. I know I've mentioned this before, but like she lives on a lake. It takes 20 minutes to get anywhere. So it's like once you get there, there's no point in leaving to go do anything. There's nothing to go do.
Yeah. I get that vibe. Mm-hmm. My parents were like, well, what do you want to do today? And I was like, nothing. Like there's nothing to do.
No.
And they also didn't have any suggestions. So that's what we did. But jealousy, you got snow. I'm like really sad that I didn't get very much snow.
Yeah.
During my time here. But it's like now I looked at the weather this week and it's like gonna be really cold all of a sudden.
Very cold tomorrow.
Yeah. So that'll probably happen right when I leave. Mm-hmm. So that's great.
Ice cold. But yeah, I do like
if I get
snow.
to leave.
Yeah. With all the canceled flights and everything that have been happening and delays, hopefully things kick into gear quickly for you.
I just want to be, as long as my first flight, because I'm flying to Lisbon first, and then I have that layover to Madrid. As long as my first flight doesn't get canceled, I don't care what happens.
Yeah.
Because it's so late that like if I have to stay up in the airport, I'm going to be so miserable.
Yeah, that'll be awful.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, not ideal. So fingers crossed, everybody, that doesn't happen.
Yes.
Because I'll be sad.
Manifesting.
But there's still time.
Vibes.
It's not until like next week when I leave.
Yeah, there's time for all the snow to melt, the ice to melt.
The people to recover from COVID.
Airlines to, I don't know. They're never going to get it together. There's no hope. They've had so many times, so many years to get it together, and they haven't, so.
Well, isn't it because that no one's able to work because everyone's sick?
Well, but then there's also, like, pilot shortages and staff shortages, and people have been saying for years that, like, this pilot shortage is coming. So...
I thought it was because people were sick, though.
Well, that just compounded it and made it even worse.
I see what you mean.
So it's like people saw this coming, and then the pandemic hit, and then that made it, like, 10 times worse. And so then it's like, y'all could have done something by now.
This is true. But
anyway.
We don't run airlines, obviously.
Yeah, me sitting here bashing airlines as if I know anything about how they function.
Yeah, same. I'm like, I don't know. The plane goes up, the plane goes down. And I, like, pray the whole time.
Yeah.
I see you wrote down Game and Smiley.
Oh my god, okay, so
Is this something for later or is this something for now?
No, I meant to mention this earlier when we were talking about New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Do you watch like the New Year's Eve? There's like, you know how there's like Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve, and then like now every major station kind of has their own thing. Yeah. Well, like I guess Miley Cyrus was hosting one.
I saw that.
And my grandma, she was like, "Are you watching Smiley right now?" I was like, actually, yeah, we just turned Smiley on.
I love that. Because I mean, she did smiley faces for a while, like on stuff, right? No, am I making this up?
I don't know. Maybe she did.
I could be just totally making this up.
There's another music artist that I listen to whose like logo as of late is a smiley face.
Casey Musgraves.
Nor H.
Oh, she did smiley faces for a while too. Like the one with the one tear. That was a big thing, I think.
I don't recall that. But I also don't listen to her, so...
Yes, we know that you hate all of my music taste.
Not all of it.
Right into the new year.
75% of it.
You also have written down puzzles.
Oh my gosh, I've been doing so many puzzles lately.
Okay.
There was all the Christmas puzzles were like 66% off. 66 why? I don't know.
That's a very
weird number. Yes.
Yeah.
Not really sure why that was a thing, but we bought these puzzles. Did a 500-piece puzzle. It was a bit difficult, but we finished it. And so now we're on to this 1,000-piece puzzle. It's impossible. It took us like a whole night just to get the border done.
Yeah. Do you do puzzles a lot?
Maybe like a couple times a year. My friends and I used to do a lot of puzzles together, but then I guess obviously like the last couple years, not having a bunch of friend hangouts, so...
Or friends
in general. So, you know, fewer puzzles. Yeah. But I do love a puzzle.
Okay. All right. I'm not like a huge fan of puzzles.
Yeah.
But Annie and I did do, I think, like 1 or 2 puzzles in high school once. And we called ourselves the Puzz Club.
You did 1 or 2 puzzles in high school. Okay. So basically you hate puzzles, but you were in the Puzz Club.
I mean, I did quite a few without her. But I like the idea of doing a puzzle now is like straight up maybe one of the last things that I would like want to do. I also don't find them to be like economically worth it. I mean, yours were on sale, which makes sense. They're
you
cheaper.
Do it once, and then it's like, what do you do with the puzzle? You got to give it to a friend or something. Yeah, I spent
or you get it framed, I guess.
But then where are you gonna put all these puzzles if you get them framed? There was one that I did.
You could do like one.
Like, okay, I could actually frame this. It was a coffee puzzle. It was like all the different types of coffee, and it would have like a cute little cup of coffee, that kind of.
Oh, that's
coffee.
nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. But
but then if you do another one, then your house is just filled with puzzle art.
Yeah, I don't want puzzle art. That's not the vibe I'm going for. But yeah.
No, one is fine.
I'm a one-woman Puzz Club.
Just doing it by yourself.
I've been doing it with my mom, but yeah, she can be in the Puzz Club too.
Actually, my mother sent me a snowman puzzle like after Christmas last year.
She probably got it for 66% off.
She might have, honestly. And I was like, I remember opening it and sending a picture and being like, why? Why did you send this to me?
Why not?
Well, because it was after Christmas.
And then it snowed in Madrid, so it was perfect.
Oh, maybe that's what brought it. That cursed little snowman puzzle.
Brought the snow with it. It was haunting you.
Yeah, and then it was just like another thing to clutter my house. So I was like, okay. But I didn't even get to do it this year. So maybe I'll do it when I get back.
You should.
Revamp the Puzz Club.
Bring it back.
The Puzz Club goes...
Virtual.
Virtual, yes.
And international.
Zoom. Yes. Like the Boy Scouts.
Ugh, Boy Scouts.
I was trying to think of something else international that like is... And I couldn't think of anything else.
Nothing. You know what is international?
What?
the love everyone has for Betty White.
I had a feeling you were going here because it's also written down, but I was like, oh, I'm hoping that maybe this is a different segue.
No, it's so sad. I mean, obviously we all love Betty White. I'm a huge Golden Girls fan.
Have you watched the entire series?
Yes, I've seen the entire series. Most of them I've seen multiple times. I used to have this shirt. It was this yellow t-shirt. And it had like all the Golden Girls on it. It was just like a black outline of their faces. You know, like the logo, like the Golden Girls, where they're all like standing, you know, together.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it said "Stay Golden." Oh my gosh.
What happened to that t-shirt?
Well, I eventually got rid of it. I had kept it for a very, very long time, but it was like way past the time that it would fit me. Like, do you remember that phase that Megan Fox went through where she would like wear her 5-year-old son's t-shirts? And everyone was like, oh, well, she went through this phase where she was like wearing her kids' t-shirts. And it's like, oh, cute crop top. But I'm like, if I were to wear that t-shirt now, it'd be more of like, I don't know, like a fat guy in a little coat situation than like a, oh, look at Megan Fox in her cute crop top.
Okay. Vivid, and I understand.
Good. Yeah.
All right.
But anyway,
well done with that description.
Eventually I got rid of that, but I do have a t-shirt now. It's like a baseball tee style, and it says, "I'm dreaming of a white Christmas," and it has a picture of Betty White on it.
Love. You did get a white Christmas, but in a sad way. Well, we all did.
Such a sad way.
Yeah.
I miss her.
I have never seen all of the Golden Girls. I mean, I've seen like, you know, whatever clips and maybe an episode here or there. It was definitely on my list of like things to binge back when I was like 19 and like binging. You know, I feel like maybe not everybody, but I know a lot of people who went through that like 1920s, or sorry, when you're in your 19, when you're 19 or 20. I said that all wrong. When you like are 19 or 20 and you like, you know, it's like fresh out of 18 type vibe. And you're like in college and you're just like, oh, all these things that I like never saw, I should see. And you like do that like binge of a ton of stuff. No,
listen, I've been watching Golden Girls since I was in like elementary school. I'm not even kidding you. Like,
right.
I used to
I mean, now that makes sense.
The kids that I used to babysit, they would get like, oh my gosh, are you seriously turning this old lady show on again? I'm like, come on, you guys, just one episode of Golden Girls is funny. I should like, trust me.
Just a little, just 30 minutes, please.
Please, 30 minutes.
No, like I had, like that would be like The Nanny for me.
Oh, The Nanny,
like,
yes. Also incredible.
Right. Or something else, I don't know.
Gilligan's Island was a big fan of that as well.
Oh, yeah.
I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, all
Jeannie
those.
was good. Bewitched was very good. Yes. But no, there was this like moment when I turned like 19-ish, I guess. I was like, this was sophomore year of university. Where I was like, I binge watched like all of Sex and the City. I watched like a ton of old movies that like everybody should see. Like, and on my list was like Friends, and then I like watched half the first season and was like, this is not for me. And,
oh my gosh.
And I was gonna do Golden Girls, but it just like never ended up happening for some reason. Okay, I rewatched like all of Will and Grace at that time.
Oh,
so I think I missed like a season or two. So
wow. Golden Girls now, get that done.
But now that's funny. I feel like I should watch it now.
Like,
yeah.
For me, that was watching Superbad my freshman year of college, and everyone else in the room was like, "What do you mean you've never seen this movie before?" Oh my
god, I've never seen Superbad.
It was, I mean, whatever. It's like, haha, funny. Like,
I feel like at this point, it's just like you either had to watch it at the time,
yeah,
or like not anymore. No. Yeah. Yeah. Well, sad she's dead, because obviously Capricorn queen.
Oh my god, we cursed her.
Is she a Capricorn or is she an Aquarius?
She's born, was her birthday?
She's a Capricorn.
It was early
January 17th?
17th, yeah.
I believe, yeah. January, oh, I can't type. This is so awkward live. January 17th.
You know I don't
Capricorn,
know these
question mark? Capricorn or Aquarius? I think it's Capricorn.
I just count on you for this stuff.
I'm so glad I got to figure that out live. But yes, très sad. But also like very funny that all those things came out being like, she's turning 100. Here's her special. Here's that magazine cover.
Yes,
she, like,
huge ass
passed
magazine
away.
cover. And then she was just like, okay, bye, I'm done.
I'm giving up.
Yeah.
So.
But, on that sad note, let's all go take a little breather, take a little break.
Yes.
We'll be back.
Let's take this break for Miss Betty White.
Hey everyone, this is Alyson. We just wanted to check in and say thank you so much to everyone who has listened, engaged on our Instagram, sent in a message, checked out the blog. We really appreciate it. And we would absolutely love it if you could give us a call and leave us a message at 202-630-4509 or send us a message into our DMs on our Instagram, a message from, or you can send an email as well to a messagefrompod@gmail.com. We're looking forward to hearing from you. Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed the break, as per usual. So we have a message this week from Tarmo. Would you like to read it? Would you like to first explain who Tarmo is and then read the message?
Okay, yes, I can do that as well. Tarmo is the boyfriend of Casey, who I was trying to think of like a funny way of saying like person who has the most postcards.
But you
as a way
failed.
to describe Casey. Yeah. Yeah, I failed that miserably. Like record postcard holder or like current postcard
world
holder
record
leader.
Postcard holder. She's top of the leaderboard.
Yes, she's trying to get the first Amphi for postcard holder, all around postcarder. But anyway, so this is Tarmo's message. Hi, Edward and Alyson. I wanted to share a few Finnish Christmas and New Year's traditions with you. So Christmas foods. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. Tortu, plum jam on pastry dough shaped like stars, ham covered with mustard, slow cooked in the oven overnight, divine, gingerbread cookies, rice porridge on Christmas Eve morning with an almond hidden in it. If you find the almond, it's good luck. We have our main celebration on the 24th and exchange gifts on Christmas Eve. It's also traditional to go to the sauna, but that's a very everyday thing for most people in the country. After sitting in the sauna, you can walk outside to cool off or jump in a frozen lake. New Year's. It's fairly similar to other celebrations with fireworks, and there is an old tradition with a horseshoe or beeswax. Casey will send a link explaining that. Hope you enjoyed your holidays, and Happy New Year, Tarmo.
Thank you so much, Tarmo.
Yes.
This is perfect timing. Perfect.
Obviously, yes. Great timing. 'Tis the season. We've talked a bit about Christmas. This ham thing sounds divine. I'm sure you're salivating. Well, you don't like ham, but you do love mustard.
I love mustard, but I hate ham. So I was reading that and I'm like, ugh, another holiday ham. And then I read the mustard and I'm like, ooh, mustard.
I know. You might actually try this. I actually did just make ham salad with leftover Christmas ham today. The tortu, which I believe I said correctly. If not, deepest apologies.
That's how I would say it, but we totally should have looked that up first.
Yeah. Sounds also very good. Although plums would murder me, so that makes me sad.
Plum jam on pastry dough shaped like stars. I love it. Any holiday treat with jam, I'm in.
You're in. You're down to clown.
I am. I love it.
There were a few, some this is such an aside, but it'll be very quick. One of my father's coworkers is like Polish, so she like brought a bunch of cookies over after Christmas for some reason.
The little foldovers with the jam in the middle.
Yes, those thingies. Yeah, we're in there. But I was like tray sad because I didn't know what jam was in it, and I like saw one was orange, and I was like, well, that'll murder me. And the other one was red, and I was like, well, it could be raspberry or it could be something else. So I had to say no. So it's been very sad. I forgot about those little apricot little turnover cookies. They're like everywhere here.
Yeah.
And like especially during Christmas time. So very sad. Yeah. The rice porridge thing though, interesting.
Yeah.
With the almond. Because it's like king's cake.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like that's what I thought of. Epiphany on the 6th, king cake. You find the little.
I'm actually really sad. I'm not going to be in Spain for that.
Yeah, you find the little fev. What's it called in Spain?
Oh, I don't know.
In France, it's called a fev. So I just call it that because I wouldn't know like what else to call it. Even in English, I wouldn't know what to call it. But
it's like a little toy. Isn't it?
But it's like So in French, it's called le fève, but that's not how you say toy. I think it's like a word specific to that. So I feel like it should have
like a little miniature
charm thing. Yeah, like just a little thingy. But whoever gets the slice of cake with that in there, it's like good luck for the year. So this is really cool. It's like the same idea.
I've received one of those once. I won that one time, but not in France and Spain.
Well, I received one too because I ate the whole cake myself. So of course.
Stop it.
So of course I got it.
Nasty fat little hobbit syndrome.
I was living alone and I really wanted one. I didn't eat it all in one day.
I would hope not. There's been moments in my apartment where like around the 6th we have at least like 2 or 3 because everyone just like has one around or brings one to the event, and then you end up taking 1 or 2 home. And I mean, they're good, but it's like truly I can only eat it once a year because it's like you end up eating way too much of it.
Seriously though, I'm obsessed. Like that might be my favorite kind of cake because I love frangipane. Like
I don't know if I've ever had a French one. Is it the same? Is it
it's
just
the
like
almond paste inside the cake? So do you do the brioche style ones with like the rock sugar on top and the
candied fruit? Yeah, that's what's in Spain. And you can either get the middle with like cream or like chocolate cream, which the chocolate ones I cannot do, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's not my... I like certain chocolate things. I'm sure we've talked about this before, but like a chocolate cream is a no-go for me.
Yeah. So in France, they have the two. It's like very common to see them both everywhere. They have the frangipane one, which is like flat and it's like nice layers of puff pastry on top, and it has like that almond paste in there towards the bottom. And then they also have like the brioche style one, which is the candied fruits, like the pearl sugar on top, and it's like that traditional like round.
Looks like a sandwich ring.
Yes, a sandwich
which
ring.
Is gross and American.
I mean, I only know the, like, what do you even call that? I only know the Italian word for that. This is me. I literally don't, I learn a word in one language first, and then that's the only language I know how to say it in for the rest of my life, apparently.
What word are we talking
about? Like, that's the traditional, you know, like the round, it's like a tube with a hole in the middle.
Oh,
but it's not like
in
a
Spanish.
bunt, because you know buns have that like
the mold to it.
Yeah. Whereas this is just like a plain ring.
Yeah, I don't know what the name. I just know that the cake itself is called roscon.
Yeah.
In Spain. I don't know. That's it. Anyway,
moving on. I have more to talk about than this one cake.
I know. So, switching from Christmas, because we've talked about Christmas enough probably, to the New Year's stuff here. The fireworks, very typical, like he said. I slept through all those this New Year's Eve. Didn't hear a single one. Don't know about you. Did you stay up till midnight this year?
I did stay up till midnight. I'm trying to like, I feel like in the background I was hearing like fireworks, or I don't know, people shoot guns at midnight into the air. Like insane people. I don't know if I would.
Okay.
It's just like off in the background. I didn't really pay attention, but you know, there's the typical like, you know, the party hats, like the cone party hats, or like the Happy New Year's headbands, and like noise makers, like and confetti and all that stuff. Yeah, that's the typical.
I didn't stay up. Well, I was like reading, and then it was like 11:30, and I was like starting to like fall asleep while reading, and I was like, okay, so I put my book down. I was like looking at my phone, and then all of a sudden I woke up and it was like 12:40, and I was like, okay, this is dumb, and I like turned all the lights off and like went to sleep.
No, I did stay up.
Didn't do it this year.
I mean, we weren't doing anything exciting though. Like I was just sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's just like this year was not the year to do anything exciting for me.
No, but
I like this this beeswax thing.
It's really
horseshoe.
Cool.
I don't know what that exactly is, because Casey sent the link to the beeswax.
Yes.
So do you want to explain what happens with the beeswax?
Yeah, so we'll share the video with everyone, or like a link to it, but
oh yeah, link in the show notes.
Yeah, so you melt your beeswax, and then you have this bowl of cold water, and you pour the beeswax into the bowl of cold water, and of course it'll like immediately harden. And then based on the shape that it makes, then you like read your fortune for the year. So like different shapes, or like long bits or short bits or whatever, they all mean different things. And I think that's really cool. The bits, yeah. I want to try it.
I do too.
I want to read my fortune.
I know. I gotta get my hand on some beeswax, which actually I have in Madrid, so I could do this in Madrid.
Well, I did read my fortune yesterday, actually, on New Year's Day, because we got.
What did you read?
Well, we got Chinese food. I picked up Chinese food on the way to my grandma's. So in the fortune cookie, I got the perfect fortune. It was like, very soon you will be. It was something about like smiling and having fun amongst like friends and loved ones, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's happening right now.
Oh, so your fortune was basically the present.
Yeah.
Okay, love that. That fortune cookie knew.
It was good.
That was a good one. I am just very interested to see what would happen with the beeswax thing. But also, like, there must be like because the woman who on the reel that we watched, that Casey sent us, it like knew what hers looked like, so she like was able to say something about it. Yeah. I'm wondering if there's like a book or like a list.
There has to be a guide somewhere. We're gonna look for the guide.
I don't know if it's like, it must be specifically for this though.
Did we? Right? I think we mentioned it in the beginning of the message, because Tarmo said he wanted to share like Finnish traditions, but I just didn't know if we called attention to the fact that like he's from Finland, so these are all like typical Finnish celebratory things. I didn't know if we emphasized that or not.
Very good catch. I definitely forgot to re-emphasize it. I did read it, but I did not emphasize it. So thank you.
At the end of the episode.
Close to it. I wonder, since I'm going to see you, we wonder if we should do this together.
We should do this together. I'm going to have to find out where we can get some beeswax.
Yeah.
And we'll do this.
Good. Maybe Target.
I was going to say, Target? Maybe like Whole Foods.
I'm assuming. Oh.
Whole Foods gives me a beeswax vibe.
It does, but it feels almost common enough that it would be in a Target.
I've never seen it there.
Same, but I've probably been to Target like 2 times since I've been back.
I'll look online and see what I can find.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. But that could be fun. But then we have to find the guide, which I think is probably a very easy Google.
Yes, agree.
Yeah.
And we'll let you all know what our beeswax fortune is.
Yes, we will. But do you have any other New Year's Eve traditions that you do?
New Year's Eve, no. I mean, it's just the usual. You know, like people usually do a toast. There's champagne. I don't drink, so I don't do champagne, obviously. But I did find out today a new, I don't know if you would call it like a tradition, more like a superstition.
My
mom's friend, who is from Italy, told her that it's bad luck to do the wash or like do laundry on New Year's Day. It means you'll be like crying for the rest of the year or something if you do your laundry on New Year's Day. So my mom did all hers on New Year's Eve.
I love that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, but it's like a tradition. I don't know if it's like Polish American people or like just Western PA. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe you've heard of this as well. But it's like customary on New Year's Day to eat like pork and sauerkraut with like cream style corn and mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I've heard that. And then there's another one. I think it's Southern. You're supposed to eat black-eyed peas.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I don't know what, I mean, I'm assuming everything's for like good prosperity, you know?
Yeah.
Like
I assume.
What else is you're going to wish for on the new year? Yeah. So we did have some of that yesterday, actually.
What's the olive thing?
I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. The grape thing, not the olive.
Oh, the grape thing. So in Spain, which Casey will know, is so in Madrid, they do this thing. It's the whole like New Year's Eve like ball drop in New York City, but in Madrid, and there's no ball. It's a bell, and it's like these bell rings, and it's 12 grapes that you have to eat one every bell ring. Okay. But it's not like a perfect 12 seconds. It's like, it's very funny to do it because you're basically just choking on grapes because it's really fast. Because also most of the grapes in Europe are have
seeded.
seeds.
I was gonna say these grapes have seeds. How are you supposed to eat these so fast and then like spit the seeds out and not choke?
Yeah, I think now like I've seen more recently. There's been like cans you can buy that have the perfect amount. And I think they're like seedless, and so you just have to like crack it open and just like eat. But I usually would ask and be like, are these seeded or seedless? Because I need to know what the experience is going to be like when I'm huffing these bad boys down to get good luck. But it's always very funny because there's like one bell ring that's like this. It's like we're about to start, and then it's like I forget exactly what it is, but there's like it's not like as easy as like bell ring, ding dong, eat, eat, eat. It's like bell ring, wait, now we're gonna start, and so there's always somebody screaming like, wait, not yet, here we go now, and everyone's just like choking on them, and then it's like, and then you have to be like, Happy New Year, and like kiss somebody maybe, or
with
like give a hug to somebody with grapes
in
your mouth. It's disgusting, but it's very fun to do. And I didn't even know my parents had grapes in the fridge that I couldn't see, and we did not do it. And I didn't even know they were there.
It would have been so easy here because A, we have smaller grapes, and B, they don't have seeds.
Yeah. I know. We'll also do it at school. Well, this is before coronavirus, obviously. I don't know if they're doing them now. But like in my public school, they had this like painted, like massive cardboard thing that looked like the Sol in Madrid, where they host the thing. And so they like put it up, and all the kids, we would go outside, but like kids would bring like Skittles, M&Ms, little bits of things, like 12 of, to like scarf down while we like fake did the campanadas, they're called, before Christmas break. It's very funny. So yeah, that's what they do in Spain. I forgot that I needed to say that.
I just remembered you telling me about the grapes before, but obviously I didn't remember very well because I'm sitting over here saying, tell us about the olives.
I know, I was like, I thought you were going to say some like Italian tradition that I didn't know about. And I was like, no.
Nope.
So that's that. Thank you, Tarmo, for sharing with us your Finnish holiday traditions. I can't wait to do the beeswax thing.
I'm so excited to do the beeswax, and I love learning about all like the little traditions that other people do.
It's so tradition-y things. It's so fun, especially superstition-y stuff. Yeah. Love.
I love to adopt other traditions. I think they're so fun. Like, I forced my family
You gotta be careful there, though.
Yes. I forced my family to eat Quality Street and Cadbury Roses this year at the holidays. Because it's like a British tradition to like have...
Oh, I was like, I do not know what you're talking about.
Have like a tub of those chocolates that you like pass around at the holidays. So I like forced everyone to eat them this year. I've also introduced the Terry's chocolate orange to them a few years ago. So now there's always a chocolate orange every year.
Great.
And so
I don't know what those are, but they sound great.
Yeah. Oh, they're so good. Have you never had a Terry's chocolate orange?
No.
I'm bringing one. We have an extra.
I was like, to Spain?
No.
No, to your house.
No, to my house for you to fully experience it. But yeah.
I can't wait to not eat junk food ever again.
Oh my God. I ate a salad tonight and I felt like my soul was breathing again.
Yeah, I drank like water for the first time. It felt like in like 3 days. Anyway, once again, though, Tarmo, thank you. You'll be getting your postcard. Good luck catching up to Casey. She's really far ahead. But you could also get a postcard if you send us a message in this blessed new year to 202-630-4509 if you live in the United States, or a message from pod@gmail.com if you live outside of the United States or you'd just like to write in. Check us out on amfpod.com or message from. You'll hear from us very, very soon with our beeswax updates. Probably not next episode, but the one after that.
Yes.
And, rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. You can do that now, babes. It's real easy. I did it.
Incredible.
It's easy. So there's, I think, everything.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. We hope you are having a great new year, and we will talk soon.
Happy New Year. Yes. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.